Hello, welcome back to Color Class. I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda.
And today we're going to be looking at fall trends within your season. Okay. So this is a little bit different than what we normally do, but we purchased some items off of, Vogue did an article. They gave us a couple ideas of what's going to be trending for fall 2024. So we purchased a couple items that we saw that fit within the trends, and we're going to test out some colors because I think some of these colors we got were not what we were expecting exactly.
True. But the nice thing about it, we made a conscious decision to order these items from Amazon because free returns within 30 days. So frankly, with the blazer that I chose, I think I'm going to return it because it's a little snug. I bought my normal size, but it seems to be it seems to be a little bit smaller than I would have expected. So I'm going to size up on this one.
Okay, yeah.
And get myself.
Well, it is supposed to be an oversized blazer. So the color.
I like this color. I wasn't expecting it to be quite this pink, but with my stonewashed blue jeans, it looks amazing.
Right.
So I'm going to, when I return this, I'm going to get a larger size because the trend is an oversized blazer. And while I can wear this, I think it's better to be oversized if you're going to follow the trend. So I'm going to get it in one size larger, but I'm getting the same color because I'm just digging this whole pink. Where do you ever find pink in a tweed looking thing? And let me tell you something else I checked immediately. You won't believe this. It's got a structured shoulder, and I'm big on structured shoulders because I've got big hips, but it's machine washable. So you've got a tweed, you've got an item that you can throw in the washing machine. I own a number of blazers, nice blazers, but not one of them can I throw in the washing machine to be washed. Every single one of them has to be dry cleaned, which is a pain and makes me tend to not choose them to wear. And so this one you can throw in the washing machine, but you still have these structured shoulders, which I think is fantastic.
Yeah. And I like this because I don't know if the camera can pick it up. So it's kind of like a soft pink, soft, light, and cooler pink. But it also has like these deeper, like
flex,
almost like reddish burgundy colors going through.
And don't get it twisted because this is not an obnoxious pink. It may be a little bit cooler pink, but it's still it's almost like a peony pink.
Yeah,
like a peony. It's pretty.
Yeah, so we're
really
talking
pretty
on the scale light, cool, and softer. If we're looking at the 6 palette scale.
But what do they have? Like 16 different shades in this blazer?
Right. We're going to run through all the shades. So first one up, we have beige also. This one, a little bit warmer, looks to be with the little like freckles. I'm mixing. I kind of like the word fleckles though.
Fleckles? We're going to say that.
Fleckles
a new
going
word.
Through
yes,
it?
A fleckle.
Which it's nice. So of course light, a little bit on the warmer side.
It's almost a banana. I wouldn't have named it beige. I would have called it like banana or something because it's not as brown as a beige. It's a little warmer, a little more yellow, I think.
And then moving, from the soft to clear, softer side. And then let's see, up next, white. Okay.
So pretty.
Well, for somebody who looks amazing in white.
Winters, grab this one because it's beautiful.
This will look cool. And it will look cool. Both terms of the word cool for you. I love the white as well. And then we have black. Now we're moving into the non-tweed version. So the black, again, winters, your regular black. This one it's not as contrast black though. So if we're looking at the soft to clear scale, it's still on the clear side, but it's not intense black. Do you see the
it might be a little bit softer black, but I still don't think it would be right for summers. I think you winters would jump all over it,
It's almost like moving towards charcoal, I guess.
Kind of, yeah.
And then what do we have?
So pretty, that buttercream.
Buttercream. I don't know if I'd call this buttercream.
Once again, like I would call the first blazer that we talked about buttercream because it is like buttercream. This one I would call like a mushroom.
Oh, mushroom.
Yes.
Oh, my neighbor had cabinets that looked like this color and they were called putty.
Yeah,
Isn't that
could
a
be
cute
it.
name? Okay.
And so those of you people who are naming things, manufacturers, please call upon us. We will name your shades.
We need
for
to
you.
get like a universal name down. And
Yes.
then moving on to dark green.
And I'm not calling that dark green.
No.
I'm calling that an emerald.
Yes. Yeah, it absolutely is an emerald. This stunning for a clear,
Yes.
cool and light to deep on the deeper side.
I tell you what, I just think, it's a little bit different than what you see in a darker green, that color, which is why I didn't want to call it dark green, why I wanted to call it, but it's a cool green that just, so far, winters could just hit it out of the park.
Now, speaking of winters.
Once again, winters.
Look
so
at this.
Cute.
Oh, deep pink. I would call this like fuchsia or something.
Yeah, I would call it fuchsia myself.
I guess,
or maybe a magenta.
Magenta, yeah. Deep pink, again, deeper side, cooler side, and what am I missing? Soft to clear. Clearer side. This has a lot of contrast. This will look amazing. I'm just thinking the green in this pink. Oh, imagine these on like somebody with like black hair.
This is so important to keep in mind. You've got a great selection of colors here, but I have found that when I go out and find blazers in this many colors, the blazers are made poorly. I mean, they just kind of go together.
It's definitely a price. This is a price point that's lower, so you're not getting like the best quality.
But this blazer, I think it's very well made. It's got a great polyester lining. It holds its shape.
It's just not,
It's I get it. It's not Tom Ford.
Right. I was trying to name a designer, but it definitely is more comparable to like a little bit Banana Republic. Or
yeah.
Like
Ann Taylor kind of deal.
Right. So it's on the cheaper side, but
very much Ann Taylor.
The tweed, I think, looks very expensive.
It does.
I'm going to be honest. I think the tweed will look more expensive than the solid color. All right, next up we have light steel blue.
So
that's a good name for this.
It is. It's well named. It's
so
beautiful.
Light to deep, it's on the lighter side. From warm to cool, cooler side, and then from soft to clear.
So soft.
Yes.
So pretty. Yes, I love that.
This, you would have looked really good in this blue.
Very
It would have
pretty.
brought out the blue in your eyes too. So lighter.
I wouldn't mind
seasons.
having two versions of this blazer. I might, when I return this one for the larger size, I might get a blue too.
Just bump it up
really
and grab
pretty.
another one. All right, I like that one. And then we moved on to lime green. Well, this is nice.
So pretty for spring.
Right, I was going to say, springs don't get a ton of pops of color in blazers. And I don't think we have any other spring colors. Maybe there's one. But I don't think we have any other pops of color for spring. So this would look really good on a spring. Like warmer, brighter hair with the high contrast. Beautiful color. All right, so mini beige houndstooth.
So cute.
This looks expensive as well. So the tweed and this one look very expensive.
Luxe.
I really like this. If I had to pick one, I would probably go. You know what? I think there's more. I think there's a warmer houndstooth coming up that I might pick over this one.
Yeah, that's just a little cool for you, Sarah.
Right.
It's leaning. I'd say it's a little too close to gray.
Yeah.
It's very soft. So if you wanted something that could kind of bridge autumn and
neutral.
Autumn and summer, it's okay. But I'd like to see just a little bit more warmth.
So on the light to deep scale, light. On the warm to cool scale, I would put this at about a neutral because it is beige.
It is. It's very neutral.
But the white is going to soften that into a cooler because you have like a cool and a warm kind of competing into a neutrality here. And then last scale, soft to clear, softer side.
Way soft.
And then I know we have some more. Okay, here's more houndstooth. So we have the black and white. Remember, even though this is black and white, what's happening?
Well, if you blur your eyes, we always talk about closing one eye and blurring it. It reads gray.
Yes.
It reads soft, really soft. So if you're thinking, well, it's black and white because it says black and white town,
think winter.
It's not. You've got we'll do a whole show on patterns. We've got it planned. But a small, tiny little pattern like this, it's going to blend together and be gray.
So it's softening the entire thing, even though you might think, oh, black and white, clear, but it's actually on the softer side. It is on the cooler side. So, I mean, it's still a beautiful choice. This was the other thing that I was thinking for an autumn. A spring. Sorry, we had the lime green. And I was also thinking this for spring.
Reed's is turquoise.
Right. It does have white in there. So it looks like it's like a tealish with white. But because of the brightness of it, it is softer. So if you're like a light spring, ooh. Even for really any of the springs, I mean,
well, remember,
it has a pop.
Turquoise, teal, that kind of, it's a universal color. So this is soft enough, I think, that Summers could wear it as well, because it sits kind of on the color wheel, kind of between the warm and the cool.
Especially if you wore something cool underneath of it, it would shift it cooler. So yeah, I think a summer, summer could definitely. The other, so I don't think it's vibrant enough for a winter or an autumn.
No, it's not warm enough for an autumn.
Somebody who's soft, I think maybe not a soft autumn, but someone who's neutral and soft could get away with it. But with my red hair, I don't know. I don't think it will shift it green enough. No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Not for somebody that's an autumn. Ooh, this one. Mini multicolored houndstooth. What is multicolored?
Interesting.
About this?
I don't know. I get it. Okay. It is a ecru, a light gray, and a dark gray.
Yeah, it has like dark. Yeah. The dark gray squiggles, but with the lighter gray, and then
so the ecru mixed with the gray makes it a neutral. If you blend your eyes, it makes it very neutral. So I think you could pull it off if you're summer, and maybe with a kind of a bold statement underneath, a spring could wear it possibly, but it wouldn't be your best choice.
Yeah, I would say really emphasize your undershirt with something within your palette, and then you could get away with this.
Yeah, because it's like a non-color statement.
Right. Yeah, okay. But you know what? If you are somebody looking for a neutral blazer that could be worn with multiple things, just really emphasize whatever shirt you're wearing to be within your palette. And then for springs and summers, you could wear this.
Yeah, I like it though. For me, I'd love it.
I think this looks very luxurious.
Because I'm a little warmer than your average summer. So for me, having that little fleck of ecru in there,
it would really help you out.
Makes it perfect.
Just the neutrality of it would really.
Yeah, so all you ladies who have silver hair, think twice about this one, because I think it would be really pretty.
You're right. Yes. All right. Next up, we have. They're calling this pastel yellow.
Yeah. Now, I think this is some of these color choices. You may need to bring them into your home, take a look at them, make sure that they are what they are, because this definitely does not look like a pastel yellow.
I'm afraid to review this color. I'm kind of just, I don't think I want to.
It looks like a really warm beige.
What it's looking like on the model in the description, I don't see much. I don't want to review this.
I'm hearing you though. If it appeals to you in the photo, the way that I tend to look at these is the model has white nail enamel on, and the white nail enamel is basically the same color as the background of the page.
But they're editing these with like using Photoshop.
Well, so the only reason I mention that is looking at it against the nail enamel. And thinking that that's my calibration. It's not a pastel yellow.
No, not at all. Yeah, I'm worried about it or doing that one as a color choice. But we have a royal blue. This with our emerald and our
pretty.
Yes, what did they call it? Deep pink. That's what they called it. Deep pink. They didn't even call it emerald. We're just calling it, what do they call it? Dark green. And then here we have royal blue. Royal blue is a good name for this.
Yeah. Perfect.
Again, falls deeper. From warm to cool, cooler, very cool, and from soft to clear on the clearer side.
Yeah, pretty.
And then we have
winters.
Another black, so you already know.
Wait a second. They call this satin black.
Ooh,
does that mean that it's got a sheen to it?
Yes, look at that. I went to go touch you.
That's okay.
You were just going to sheen.
Yeah, so we're dealing with textures here a little bit as well.
Yeah. And then moving on to silver pink.
Now, this is the pink that I generally choose almost always. If you were to walk in my closet, you would see a lot of this color.
It kind of has like a grayness to it. So it's muted. Good.
Yeah,
right.
It's muted
it's
pink.
Good. It's softer, cooler side. So it's good for especially you.
Yeah, which makes my choice
vibrant.
my choice of this is unusual because normally I would choose the what they call the silver pink over this, but I'm okay with this. I'm pretty happy with the way it looks.
I think it looks really good with your blush. I kind of like the little bit brighter. If we're looking at our spectrums from light to deep, lighter, from warm to cool, a neutralish. And then from soft to clear.
Soft.
Yes.
Very soft, yeah.
We took a left turn into soft there. All right.
Oh, this is all you.
Tan.
Once again, I wouldn't call this tan.
I'm going to double check this. Okay, let me just look at some of the other images of this.
But you know what?
Tan.
The images don't match.
Yeah.
You just brought up another image.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all kind of all over the place.
So go up one.
Yeah,
that one, up one. That looks...
green.
Yeah, like army green.
Right. All right, we're going to base it off this model.
Okay.
So from light to deep, it's on the deeper side, but about a neutral to deep. And then we have from warm to cool.
Warmer.
It's going warmer. And then from soft to clear. Softer. So on those scales, it kind of runs. I think I could definitely get away with this because of the depth of the color with my hair. It wouldn't be as warm as I would like it. I would like a little bit more red in there, I guess I would say.
Yeah. Or anything closer to army green, you'll buy up in a heartbeat.
True. A little bit warmer, I think it would look good. But if you're a neutral person, like if you don't have the warmth that I do, if you have a little bit more neutrality to you, this would look really beautiful.
And I hate to keep bringing up that word mushroom, but a deeper, this reads to me like a deeper kind of mushroom color, which is not bad if you want to pair it with a really bold shell or blouse or something of that nature. And that would make it totally worthwhile for spring.
Right. All right. Lastly, for this blazer, and we have more to do after this. Oh, a white. Washed white. What does washed white mean?
I'm thinking it's probably not a pure white.
Oh, not like blue white, like crisp white, just something a little bit with a hint of gray mixed in.
Yeah, a little something in there.
So that's still going to be leaning towards the cooler side of things. Light, cool. All right. So blazers.
So cute.
Very, I really
it's the
like
shoulder.
the tweed.
The shoulder makes this jacket.
But
period.
I think the tweed, the houndstooth looks very luxurious. So I really like those colors. But then again, like they had the satin. That probably looks stunning. I mean, okay.
But we couldn't order them all.
I know. I'm sorry. So let us know if you pick up any of these blazer colors because we want to
send
see
a picture.
Them. Yes, especially if you're on Patreon, post them. We'd love to see it. Yeah. We should post our pictures. All right, next up,